What's going on, everybody? Nanu Garage here. Today I'm taking a look at the Mustang Mach E. I'm at the Mustang Mach E unveiling out here in Livermore, California at the Ford dealership, and I cannot wait to show you guys this fantastic vehicle. So this particular Mach E is the California Route 1 Mach E, which comes with the extended range battery. It's rear wheel drive, panoramic fixed glass roof, 18-inch wheels, and active drive assist prep kit. This California Route 1 Mach E is starting at $49,000, and this has the longest range out of all of the Mach E's there are. This has the range of 300 miles, which is gonna be plenty for going on any trips whatsoever. Now let's get into the features of this car, and I cannot wait to show you guys how awesome the future of technology for Ford looks. So let's start off with the first thing that I love about this Mach E, and it's the doors. You simply open it by pushing this button, and they open out up to here for you, so you can easily grab the inside of the door and hop into the beautiful interior. Alright, so here we are in the interior of the car. Do not mind these flashing lights right here, as these are actually to recognize the driver's movement and the driver's head for safety purposes when autopiloting. Yes, this car does come with an autopilot, which I bet is going to be really awesome. These lights you cannot see in real life. You can only see it through the camera because the camera is able to pick it up. So let's talk about the interior now. Right over here we got our classical dial that's now in the GT500 and all the newer Ford cars, which is where you simply just scroll to put it in reverse, neutral, or into the drive mode. And then you got your parking brake that you pull right over here. Now let's move on to this amazing screen. I've been in many Teslas before, and I have owned a Tesla before. And I gotta tell you guys, this screen feels so much more responsive, and it looks so much more elegant than the Tesla screen. Something I really love is how there's actually a volume scroll in this car. I love how there's a volume scroll, because sometimes when it's touchscreen, you're kind of reaching for it, trying to slide it, and you accidentally slide way too high, for example, in other cars, and it's just hard to touch sometimes. But they have a very simple scroller that you can use right here. You can push in the middle to turn off this whole entire display. So over here we got a nice big platform for our wireless charging. They made this size perfect for any size phone, and it really is a good spot where you can put all your stuff, and it's super convenient. Coming over here we have this armrest. As you can see, it's in a very comfortable position. And then over here we got some storage if you slide this compartment right over here. The quality in this car is absolutely amazing, and I truly am blown away by how amazing these seats are and how comfortable they feel. Everything in here feels super premium, and it definitely does feel like it's worth the money you are paying. So right over here, let's hit the power button on the screen, and look at how beautiful it looks when it comes to life. The next thing I notice about this screen, which is amazing, is it's so instant. Whenever you press anything, something happens. Settings, boom. Radio, boom. And it's so precise to where you are touching, which is a very good thing, because in some other cars with displays like this, you could touch on the very edge of this and it will not register, but this seems to register every single click, and it's very simple to use. So over here we got our driver assist, and we got my favorite part about the car, which is the traction control. You can turn off your traction control over here, which is super awesome. So then, as you can see all the assist and the very smart technology that Ford has implemented into this vehicle. See that whole entire list of it. There's many cameras around this car too. This is super futuristic, and it honestly does not feel like a classical electric car. Classical electrical cars to me feel like they're super minimalistic, and they could always do more, and they're trying to make it look very futuristic. This looks very futuristic, elegant, and it actually feels expensive, unlike many electric vehicles. This feels all super solid, and the quality feels amazing. It almost reminds me like a Lexus RX, how amazing the quality is in those cars. And this is honestly, they just blew it out the park with the design and the quality of every single surface you touch in this vehicle. So over here we got our navigation page, which looks super amazing. And then we also got our controls for the FM radio, for our phone calls, tire pressure, all of these data things. And then we also have an Apple CarPlay, which is awesome. I love Apple CarPlay. And it also comes with the Android Auto, which is a very cool feature to have. Apple and Android, whichever phone you have, you can use both. So these seats, believe it or not, are so comfortable. These are actually probably like the most comfortable seats I've sat in a car for this price point. So you can adjust this. It has power adjustment, and then you also have your lumbar support right over here. Now take a look at how beautiful that screen looks from over here. Looks absolutely amazing. So as you can see over here, you kind of have like this diamond stitch going on with these seats, and it's very good stitching from what I can tell, and it's very squishy material that feels super comfortable when you're sitting in it. So now I'm going to hop in the back seats and tell you guys about how I fit in this vehicle. I'm 5'9", 145 pounds, so this is going to be from my perspective. Would you look at that, guys? So I'm 5'9", I'm not that big of a person, but look at how much legroom I have between me and the driver's seat. The driver's seat I set so I would comfortably sit in the front in my seating position, and there is so much room. There's honestly such an immense amount of room in here. And then looking up, you can see outside, which is super awesome in here. All right, so the next thing about this car that I noticed right off the bat is its panoramic roof. This actually provides such an amazing experience for sitting in these back seats because it feels very open and it feels a lot more bigger than it actually is. And from back here, you can also see how massive that big display is in the middle right there, which is awesome how it's oriented because you can perfectly see it all from right here in this back seat. Back here, you got two chargers right here, a USB-C and a USB port, and then you got your two vents, of course, like every other car does. Over here, you can fold down this middle armrest, which has two cup holders over here that are decently sized, and fold it back up right over here. And I want to touch on once again how amazing the quality is of everything in here. It feels so great. It really feels fantastic, and I am again so blown away by how awesome this car feels. Ford definitely did not cheap out at all on this vehicle, and they really wanted it to feel as premium as possible for these consumers who are buying the car. So right over here, let's pull this lever. It's a one-way lever to open this door. As you see, it pops out that much. You can very easily just push it out. So now we're going to check out the trunk in this vehicle. There's a button located right under here. You can lift it up. So yeah, here's the trunk. As you can see, there's a cover that blocks the glass so no one can see the contents inside of your trunk, especially if you have valuables. And then over here, you got two little compartments that you can fit things so they will not slide around. You also got your 12V battery charging port. And then over here, you can lift this up and you have your awesome Ford charger for this car. And you could fit some things and put them down here. And then you also have something that you can pump your tires up. Wherever you are, it goes mobile with you, which I love that they included this with the car because it is very useful not having to go to the gas station to pump up your tires. Now let's check out the iconic Mustang taillights. These look super cool, how they integrated them with the 3 lights and then the 1 stripe going down here. It's a super elegant looking design. The next thing I love about this car, and I am going to throw shots at other electric car manufacturers, is other electric cars, they'll kind of put this cheap plastic around here that's like cheap black plastic around here. Ford went the extra mile and they did an amazing job painting this all black that gives the car a really good contrast all around here, all around the side skirts and the front fenders too. It looks absolutely amazing. So right over here is your charging port for the vehicle. You can push it in and it goes out like that. And then you have your charger right here. I'm not too familiar with the chargers, but this is the charger that comes with the vehicle. And you can charge it and plug it in through here. And then you also have an alternative charger if you pull this flap down right over here. And it kind of magnets on, as you can see right here. So it's not gonna fall off or anything. And then while your charger is in, you can hit this button to unlock and lock it. So you hit it, and now it's gonna lock the charging port in place so it won't go sliding around anywhere. Or someone cannot take it out. So now let's pop open the frunk, which is right over here, lever. And you pull it twice so it can unlatch from the front. And let's come around here to the front of the vehicle. which by the way, the front of the vehicle looks very great. I love the look. It looks very futuristic, as you can see, and I love the contrast again with these black pieces all around here. It honestly looks amazing. So we're gonna lift up on here now. We're gonna take a look at this front. Over here you got your windshield washer fluid. And then over here we got this compartment which can unscrew, as you can see the screws over here. And you can kind of store many things in here. And I like how this is kind of separated in different kind of compartments, so you can kind of put your chips in here and your gallons of milk in here, so it won't squish one thing or the other. And it does seem to be fairly roomy. As you can see the depth of my arm, it goes up to my elbow. So now we got the Mustang logo right over here. We got the Mustang logo engraved right up here, which looks super awesome, man. I'm really psyched because my uncle pre-ordered one of these and I honestly cannot wait to drive it. This thing looks so fantastic. And then next thing I want to show you guys is these headlights. These headlights look so awesome. You got each individual light, you got 4 of them running across over here. And they look so high quality. They look, take a look at that. Now to shut the front, we are just going to simply pull it down right over here. And it just clicks in. There we go, it's all shut. So now we're gonna power this thing on. Put our foot on the brake, and as you'll see, the start stop button illuminates green when I put my foot on the brake. Oh, wow. This looks amazing. So now as you can see right here, this dash, when you look up, this is pretty short. However, when you look from my point of view, if it is any taller, it's gonna get cut off by the steering wheel, and it's basically essentially useless space with the dash. So this is very simple, how it shows you your battery level right over here, and driver door's open, so let's close it. It shows you your battery level, and then it also shows you this through the sensors what there is in front of the car. And then over here you have your mile per hour gauge, along with all of your driving, whatever mode you are in when you scroll this lever right over here. Over here you can also tell who does not have their seatbelt on, because safety is #1 priority. So here we are with the cameras around the vehicle. There's a heads up bird's eye display of this vehicle and what's around it. And then over here you got the people walking in front of the car. You got the whole entire display. And then there's also, as you can see, you can toggle between these. This is going to enable the sensors all around the car. This is going to enable the front view for the car right over here with the sensors. And then that button right there is going to show you all around the car, which makes it super easy to park this vehicle. It is truly amazing, the technology they implemented into this car. Over here you got your parking assist, so you can enable this and it will self-park for you, which is also another feature that I really love about this vehicle. And then over here you got your ACs and everything. As you can see, it's on low right now and it's very intuitive. You can do plus and minus right over here, and then you got your auto mode over here. Then you got your level control right over here in the vehicle. Like I said earlier, this is super intuitive, the design of this Mach E. You can hit the X up over here and look at all these options you have. Look at the driving modes too. This thing is so awesome. Then you also got your one pedal drive, which I believe is similar to Tesla's driving mode, where when you let off the accelerator, it actually starts braking for you. You can turn that off to make it feel like a gas car, but the other mode is really cool in traffic because you can just let off the gas pedal to start braking. As soon as you shut it off, it looks super epic. The display is what it does, and it moved my seat back, so it's easier for me to exit the vehicle. The color on this particular Mach E is the Star White Tri-Coat. And as you can see, I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick it up, but this has so many sparkles to it. It looks like it's an amazing quality paint job. Again, I'm gonna take shots at other electric car manufacturers. Tesla, they do the worst job on paint jobs. I'm sorry to say it, guys, but their paint jobs are very cheap, and there's many videos of people going in for PPF on their Teslas and the car needing paint correction new from the factory. There's many discoloration with the Teslas. I'm sorry, Tesla, but that's something you guys got to fix. This paint color looks so premium, and even though it's white, it doesn't pick it up in the camera, but there's so many glitter sparkles all around the car. and I'm absolutely in love with it. So the next car I'm gonna show you is equipped with this infinite blue metallic tinted clear coat, and this is probably one of my favorite colors here. This thing looks super awesome, and like the other paint job, it has a nice sparkle to it. And this paint color isn't too bright or anything, but it looks very elegant, and it looks like it was finished very well by them. This car is equipped with the white interior. It does not have the diamond stitch seats, but it does look very amazing, like I said earlier, and they do feel super awesome. As you can see, he's pulling it out.
That's what she said.
As you can see, those cameras over there shows them the full 360 view of the car and the awesome, very high quality reverse camera. As you can see, he's doing this on his first try because of how amazing these sensors are around the car and all of its cameras. It makes it a very easy experience moving this vehicle. If you look at those tail lights, they look so fantastic.
I heard it also has a sound for the backup. That's probably true. Left hand down. Straighten the wheel. There you go. Mirrors in. All the way out.
So quick shout out to Livermore Ford for hosting this event. It was a truly amazing event, super informational, and the people hosting it were truly awesome. Gave me a full rundown on the car. They let me ride in the back of the car while moving it out. Super awesome people. And if you guys ever need a car, come down, Livermore Ford. Check out this GT500 track pack in Livermore Ford's showroom. These guys have awesome inventory, so definitely come down here and check it out. This thing is such a beautiful spec with its carbon fiber wheels too. And obviously it does not have the stick shift. It has the GT500 DCT transmission. Hopefully we'll get to drive one of these things soon. Looks absolutely menacing. See those awesome vents right over here too. And canards. And then it's right side by side with the non-track pack GT500. You can see, check out the Supercharger right over here. So mean. Wow. Check out how awesome these Recaros are. Unlike mine, these have like leather touches all around here and here. Just super dope with the Alcantara all in the middle going up. This thing is legit, dude. It's awesome. Hopefully we'll be able to afford one of these soon, boys. Check it out. This got the carbon fiber over here. And this beautiful wheel with the white racing stripe on it. And these paddles feel so awesome too, just like the Raptors. So yeah, shout out Livermore Ford. Super awesome people. Their hospitality is super great people. Definitely come down here and check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video. If you guys have any questions, please leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll try my best to get back to you guys and answer your questions. Also, if you guys could do me a huge favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel, it would really help me out in the long run, and this is just the beginning of my content. It's gonna keep on getting better and better. I look forward to seeing all of you guys next video.